Alright, hello guys. Today I'm just going to be making some sets for the natdex set compendium. Uh, we have everything from S to A minus covered right now, with a couple of things below it if people were inclined to make a set for it, but everything below it is kind of not included, which is annoying. I don't even know if the list is up to date, because we did it with the old rankings before it got updated with the council voting. Like, it was just the rankings that me and a couple friends made, so some of these A minus mods might not be included. Maybe not gonna tell. Oh, actually, maybe they all are. Altaria is included. Ogre Pawn. Alright, I'm guessing everything's on there, so I'm just gonna start from B plus and work my way down. I guess we'll start with Blaziken. We have Mega Blaziken already, so Cinderace, have that. Crustle, no Crustle. Okay, I'll start with Crustle. I assume for Crustle, I'd probably just take the SM set, right? Like Rockium, Shell Smash, Rock Wrecker, Rock Blast, and then counter Adamant. So then slash that with a Normalium. I'll put all this stuff in the Poke Paste. No, I won't. I'll put it in the bottom of the dock, so I can get people's approval before I actually add it. So, I don't think there's that much relevant for Crustle in this gen. I know it gets Solar Blade now, so you could probably run Z Solar Blade for something. But I'm just thinking, like, with Normalium Z Shell Smash, it already beats Feeny, right? Let me check. Rock Wrecker, +2. 2. Yeah, you do more than enough to Feeny. Maybe. Yeah, you're probably fine. So I don't really see a need to run Z Solar Blade. What are the other Watermons? Maybe Gyarados? No. Well, no. Maybe. Because you still force into 50-50 because it could not Mega. Like, what's saying Gyarados is not Megaing? But then, if it's Mega Gyarados, then you could just run Bugnium. You don't even need Grassing for that. Who knows? Or Ursaluna? Got to turn my music down. Ursaluna could be a thing. What does Ursaluna run? Yeah. I don't really see. You could probably already own Ursaluna with just counter, but this could be more reliable. Solar Blade, C, that's 2. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I like that. Yeah, because if like you're against like what does Ursaluna run? Like Ursaluna could probably click Earthquake, and then what is 151? 151 times 2 is 302, and it has a lot of HP, so the counter is not KOing. So you need to, well, yeah, I think it's just a lot of 50-50. So I think Grassium would solidify that matchup. Plus, it doesn't hurt beating Waters. Grassium probably raw KOs for him, I hope. Still recording. 252, 252. Old. Ooh, that's not good. Well, this is actually pretty good odds. You need Adamant. You need Adamant on Grassium. So Rock Wrecker, Rock Blast, Shell Smash, Solar Blade. Well, in that case, you could just combine all these sets into one, slash Solar Blade with counter on Grassium. So it's the same Crustle. I really don't think there's anything relevant that Crustle gets. Let me check its moves just to make sure. But I think it's basically the same set. Iron Defense, Body Press. Maybe you could run. Well, okay, I run Stall Crustle on S7. I think that's a comp set, but no one else thinks it is, so I'm not going to include Stall Crustle. You get Skitter Smack. It's better than Confide. Whatever. I'll stick with Zebu for now. Alright. So go at the bottom. Shell smash slash normalium slash grassium counter slash solar blade move slash jolly. I know there's a good reason to run jolly. I think it's for Mega Gyarados at +1. I'd have to check. The Crustal Analysis in SM has the same thing. Jolly slash adamant. Oh, it's jolly prioritized over adamant. Maybe we should do that too. Just specify run adamant on a Grassium to get the print KO. Jolly. Jolly lets it outspeed Landorus T, and adamant helps with my gear. Okay, adamant helps with my Gyarados. Okay. You can also run protect. I forgot to protect. Protect is good for Zero Aura if you're Rockium, because it can't fake out you then. That sounds right. I think you could also run Protect over Rock Blast, but it's a little more risky. I guess you could run Solar Blade. Yeah, okay, this looks good. Run Adamant on Grassium for the best odds against Primarina. Jolly helps against Landorus T on Rock. Adamant helps against Gyarados on Rock. And I think there's something intricate with the Normalium Crustal matchup versus Mega Gyarados. It's like, okay, so you get 189 speed, multiply that by 2 because you're Normalium, so the Shell Smash boost is +2. That's 378 versus Gyarados, which is what is it? 261 times 3/2. So you need Jolly to outspeed Gyarados, but I don't know if you exactly KO. Rockcracker, Jolly, +2. Nope. No, you definitely do KO. Because HP, it's a little harder. And it's not running that much. Yeah, so Jolly's good for Gyarados. Jolly helps against Mega Gyarados on Normalium. Adamant helps against... I know this explanation probably is very disorganized, but I'm just trying to get a reason for running each nature on each thing. What would Adamant on Normalium help with? Oh, Jolly also helps with Spectrier because you outspeed at +2 and Coco, so that's kind of important. Jolly helps against Mega Gyarados, Spectrier, and Tapu Koko on Normalium. Maybe you don't run Adamant on Normalium in that case. I'm sure there's something relevant. I can come back to that later. Protect helps against fake out users like Mega Metacham and Zera Aura. Then Solar Blade should be self-explanatory. Okay, that looks fine for Crustal. What's next? Deoxys Speed? Oh, hell no. It gets new stuff in this gen. A lot of new stuff. I don't even know where to start with this. Okay. I'm guessing like SM, there's going to be a spec set. Specs. PP stall as well. But in this gen, it gets Cosmic Power. So I'm going to have to look at Cosmic Power versus... I think Cosmic Power in SM. That would simplify things. It does get... Okay. Well, if it's not using Cosmic Power in SM, it's probably not using it in natdex. But it doesn't get stored power in SM, and I'm pretty sure it does get that natdex. That's one thing. So maybe the extra move slot would help it. Stored power, Cosmic Power, Recover, Run Taunt. Maybe. I feel like you need Iron Defense and the other one though. Amnesia. I don't know, I'm gonna start with offensive. Also gets Meteor Beam in this gen, which could be really good for Zards, right? You know what? Yeah, let me check this. Z Meteor Beam or Power Herb Meteor Beam. Let me know what would be better. I feel like you might need Z for rolls, as I'm guessing. Meteor Beam. Ooh, it's nice. 44, careful. Ooh, yikes. Yikes. Okay, that's not good odds. Zard Y you obviously beat. Is there anything else that Meteor Beam could hit? I don't like the fact that it just loses to Spidef Zard. Maybe Victini. Oh, yeah, that's nice. It's naive, but that's nice. I don't like those rolls. Ogre Pawn? Oh, okay. I don't mind that set. Rocky MZ. Yeah, that's not too bad. Any other fire types? Or flying? There's Galarian Darmanitan. You need Modest. I know you need Modest on the set. Help with Zard rolls. You need Rockium, not the other move. What else is there? Togekiss? Question mark? Yes? No, because Togekiss isn't running 0 HP. I guess I'm thinking Calm Mind Meteor Beam. I don't know how great Nasty Plot would be, because you're already not super bulky. You could Calm Mind against, like, Calm Mind recovers Psycho Boost? Maybe Ice Beam would be nice. I don't even know if Ice Beam kills Zygarde without specs. Oh, well, it runs 250 HP, so no. I guess that's a choice specs problem. Yeah, no, do not. Oh, it's 216 HP. We kill Garchomp. It's nice at least. I think you want the speed stat. Let me check the speed tiers. These speed tiers are outdated, by the way. I don't know how much EVs I have to play around with this. Oh, wait. You could bulk Zard, maybe? Let's see. Okay. Oh. Okay, so the thing is with Zard, in order for it to not die immediately, it needs. What is this? It needs this many EVs, 252 HP and 136 BDF. That leaves it with 512 minus 252 minus 136, 124 plus an adamant nature. So could I live this hypothetically? Run 64 HP, 244 defense. Ooh, that's a lot. Let me see. What do I want outspeed? I kind of want to outspeed Blaze. I don't have enough EVs for that. Run timid. Timid, just enough for 448s. The only 448 that's important is Blaziken. I could go even lower if I wanted. And then 148 special attack. Well, no, but I need 252 modest. What am I saying? So I don't know if beating all Zards is in the books. To run just enough speed for Blaziken, go down to speed time. Okay, speed time PZ is kind of annoying. I like that. Okay, there's 448, which is Mega Blaziken. Then there's what else is relevant? 441, which is Pheromosa. Oh wait, this isn't even Jolly Blaziken. I don't care about that. You can't outspeed Jolly Blaziken. Why do you care about Outman? So Pheromos is important. Zera is important-ish. I don't even know if you beat Zera. No. Psycho Boost. Maybe you could get it. Maybe you run Calm Mind. No. No, you wouldn't. Don't even think about that. You could outspeed Togekiss. That would be nice. But what would you do with Ice You have, let's see, 427. You have 132 EVs to play around with. Is there anything relevant that I could do with that? Maybe Dragonite? Survive a Scarf Dragonite? Outrage? Outrage. Oh, 132. Yeah, okay. I like that. With the 132 EVs, you could put your best odds into surviving Dragonite. That's nice. Alright. Outrage. It's always best to put into defense, right? Well, its HP is kind of low. I don't know. I don't know how to EV like this. Remove bench. Add attack. Edit defender EVs. How do I do this? I don't want to. Optimize. 48. Okay, wait. 132. Oh, that lowers the odds. 125. That doesn't lower the odds. 16.16. Oh. 12.5. Okay, wait. 250. 249. So I think the best is. Hold on. What I do is 8, then 124. 124 is the best for surviving Scarf Dragonite. Yeah. Oh. The other one was 12.5 though. Yeah, okay. I think this is optimal. 16.116. This is also 12.5, but it's a slightly higher damage roll, so I don't know about that. Yeah, I think 16 and 120 is the way to go. Wait, I calculated something wrong. Hold on. Not 16 and 120, but 16 and 116. Okay. 116. Alright, so I like that. You don't outspeed Pheromosa, but I think Scarf Dragonite is more important. You have a chance of that. Maybe you could run Iron Defense. I don't know. I don't exactly know what Calm Mind recovers good for. Maybe Prim. Prim can Encore. Well, they Encore you, then it's Sparkling. +1. Yeah, this is. Obviously, if they're more special attack, it's annoying, but this is nice. That is annoying. But most Primarinas don't run that much special attack. Could we have Prim 7 here? Yeah, it's literally 0 special attack. So, yeah, I think I like this. Calm Mind Recover is good for Prim. Psycho Boost does Psycho Boost stuff. Meteor Beam kills a bunch of what is it? Flying and fire types. What else could Calm Mind be good for? Coco? I guess Coco. Plus 0 Psycho Boost. Actually doing that much is kind of surprising. I doubt Z Thunder does not KO. Oh, that's not even terrible. You could beat some Cocos. Chien-Pao you could beat. Just have to avoid the sucker punch. Right? Sucker punch. They probably don't run that. Yeah, you can't them crush it. Okay. Well, this is cool. I like this set. What is it? Zero attack. What is it? Terror type psychic. Alright. I'll do this one. Calm Mind Recover is cool. With Calm Mind Recover, you could beat. I don't know what else. I know what Psycho Boost is good for. You definitely beat Prim. Maybe you can beat Feeny? Yeah. I would assume if you Calm Minded turn 1 versus Feeny, and then Z-Con will crush it in a Psycho Boost, there's not much they can do. Unless they try and Calm Mind on you. Which, I don't know if they're winning that battle. Yeah, I think Feeny makes sense. I'll look at it more later. Yeah, it's a sizable amount of stuff. I like the set. Lots of fires. Rocky him. I'm gonna make Psycho Boost the second move. Calm Mind Recover. Can maybe slash Ice Beam. What else does it get? Maybe slash Iron Defense. I think it's good as it is when you come back to it. Meteor Beam beats fire types like Mega Charizard, Fire, Ice, and what's the other one? Flying types like Flying, Fire, and Ice types. Fire, Ice types like Mega Charizard. What else is there? Ogre Pond, Hearthflame, Victini, Cinderace, Avoid Sucker Punch, and Cinderace and Chien-Pao. That's not the whole list, but it's definitely some. Calm Mind plus Recover helps against Primarina and Tapu Fini. The speed is for, what is it for? 427. 426 is 6-7. 426 is for max speed, Scarf, Dragonite, and Togekiss. Yes. With the HP plus defense for the best odds into Adamant Choice, Scarf, Dragonite. Okay, I like this. That is good. Rockium. Do I want to do more Deoxys? Do I? I could do Choice Specs. That's probably pretty easy to finish. Timid Specs is actually important because you don't beat Jolly Darmanitan otherwise. Right? 317 times 2/3 is like 470. Or 3 over 2. 475.5, so you want to go 476. Is there anything above that? Archeops, Haxorus, Scarf, or Speed Booster Crown. +1 Zard. I think probably Galarm's the best bet. Does this even have Jolly Galarm on it? Darmanitan. This doesn't have Jolly Scarf Darmanitan on it. That's a farce. Should be on it. Alright, 184 speed. Psycho Boost. I think you always want 252 special attack. Ice Beam for Zygarde and Garchomp. Focus Blast for Spec Psycho Boost kills Tapu Koko, right? I'm not tweaking. Psycho Boost does. Yeah, that kills it. I like that. Yeah, even in. Okay. 252 special attack. What else do I want to run? Ice Beam's good. There's probably incentive to run Modest that I don't know about. What is doesn't Pheromosa get a priority bug move? Bug. Okay, I made that up. It doesn't. I was kind of scared speeding for Pheromosa was irrelevant. I'm not even trying to creep for Pheromosa. We're way past Pheromosa, but I was kind of scared. Okay, Psycho Boost, Ice Beam. Run Focus Blast and Thunderbolt for Gyarados. It's kind of doing a lot though. I don't even know if you kill. Gyarados, Mega Focus Blast. Nope. I don't know what you do there. I guess if it's not Crunch, you can win. Actually, probably just Raw Thunderbolt to it KOs in that case. Well, that's not even okay. Maybe there is a reason you run Focus Blast. I think 2 Focus Blast is crazy though. Boring. Let me check what the SM set runs. Alright, Thunderbolt and Shadow Ball. Modest. You could run HP Fire for Genesect. That's smart. Hidden Thunderbolt beats Greninja. That makes sense. Right? Even if you're timid. Yeah, timid. Okay, Thunderbolt's good then. I like that. Then, what does Focus Blast do? Mega Tyranitar and Heatran. Is there a world where Heatran doesn't run 252 HP now? I guess if it's Scarf. Well, I don't like these rolls of Timid. No. Do you go with Timid on this? You do, but Tyranitar doesn't run. Yeah, no. So Thunderbolt and Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, HP Fire. Shadow Ball hits Lele. That's relevant. But HP Fire sounds like it hits a lot more. Oh, wrong one. Shadow Ball. Yeah, Moonblast, I guess. Doesn't do enough. What's a +1? Yeah, okay. What about what's the other thing? Okay, so Shadow Balls aren't useful for Lele. You got Hidden Power Fire, which is good for does it beat Genesect? Should. Timid 320. Oh. Well, it doesn't beat Scarf Timid Genesect. Maybe. 326 times 3 over 2 is 49. Could creep that. 490. 200 plus. Okay. If you wanted to, you could creep that. Hidden Power Fire. Definitely kills, right? Yeah, okay. So you could do that. You could do Ferrothorn. Does that kill? Oh, that's not great. So not Ferrothorn. Maybe the answer is just 252, 252. Deoxys. Because you also want to creep a PZ as well, and that's also 317, I think. Yeah. Wait, is it? No, it's 309. 306. All right. I feel like both Timid and Modest have a use in that case. Why don't we just go with the SM set? That makes the most sense. Occam's Razor, you know? Modest / Timid. Yeah, I don't really see any reason why it would change in this gen. I guess Focus Blast helps maybe with Ursaluna. Focus Blast. Yeah, Modest. Well, when is Ursaluna not running HP? There's a chance though. But yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't just run the same thing. Specs. Choice specs. Modest / timid nature. Modest helps with rolls against Mega Charizard. What is it? / Focus Blast / Hidden Power Fire. Fire / Focus Blast / Hidden Power Fire. Yeah, okay. Mega Charizard, what is it? Mega Tyranitar if running Focus Blast. Mega Gyarados if running Thunderbolt. Ferrothorn if running Hidden Power Fire. Timid lets Deoxys speed outspeed. What is it? 459. So everything above that. That would be 306 times 2. 3 over 2. Outspeed Timid Scarf Porygon Z. Jolly Scarf Darmanitan Galar. What else is in that range? 195. Why don't I look at the speed tiers? I'm silly. It's the range of Timid 504 to Modest 459. Haxorus, Jolly Scarf Haxorus. There's probably some booster energy mods I'm missing, just so you know. But the speed tier is not up to date, so I'm doing what I can. And Timid Scarf Genesect. Alright, that's good. I like that. We got Specs and Rockium. There's probably a third set somewhere in there. Rockium. You can run Stall. Do I want to steal the Stall from here? What would Stored Power be useful for? I feel like it's very useful, for sure. Right? Let me see if it beats the arts. It doesn't get full force like Waff Berry in this gen, so I might have to run leftovers. You can run Keyberry. Charizard Mega X. Flare Blitz. Or Adamant, just for fun. Okay, so +2 is this. +4 is this. That's survival at 252 HP, right? Yeah, +2, +4. So Zard goes to +1. You're at +2. You're timid, so you outspeed, so you can go +4. Then it goes to +2 and outspeeds you, and it can do 79.2. That's concerning. Yeah, I don't think you win against Zard with Sword Power. Maybe you could run Amnesia beat Y. I guess you could run Taunt, right? Iron Defense, Amnesia, Recover. But no, you need Stored Power as a move. Unless you don't. Dragonite. You beat Dragonite either way, just without crit bait this time. Zyger dash complete. This might actually be a matchup where it helps. So I know you beat Zygar, but you're risking getting crit a lot of turns. You don't have a move. Like if you're the SM set, you don't have an attacking move, so you have to wait out all of Zygar's PP, and that can lead you to getting crit. So I think Stored Power is a good slash option with Taunt for stuff like Zygarde. And I don't think you should run a Guav anymore because of what is it? Because it got nerfed. I'll put it as an option. I don't really understand install deoxys speed. So I'm gonna just put the set here and hope someone else can explain it better. Install no zero attack taunt / stored power / citrus berry / a guava berry. What is a guava? Minus special defense nature. I'm gonna make that a Moronga. No, that's not it. Okay, whatever. A guava. What's the explanation in SM? Do I really need an explanation for this? Taunt helps against threats like Dragon Dance, Mega Charizard X, Girna, and Girna, while stored, reduces the chance of Deoxys getting critted, which against Zygarde. And what else? Probably Primarina, right? Primarina sounds right. You just go up to +6. Well, I guess it's Encore, so that's not as okay. What about a lot of stuff runs Taunt or Encore? So I don't know. What about Altaria? Mega. Return. 252 attack. Adamant. +2. I don't know. I'm trying not to think about these matchups too hard right now so I can get through it, but this is something that needs looking into. So I'm gonna let someone else figure out what stored power does right here. Figure out if stored power is relevant or not. I'm going to move this line. Maybe it helps with Zygarde. What else does it get? Is that it? I was also thinking maybe you could run Iron Defense, Stored Power, Taunt, Recover. Just completely drop Amnesia and focus on that. That could be good versus some stuff. Or Amnesia, Taunt, Stored Power, Recover. But that could be somebody else looks into because I'm done with the Oxys. All right, what's next? Garchomp. Garchomp doesn't have a set. Garchomp does not have a set. Okay. So I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it's the same as the SM set again. Groundium. Is that competition with something now? I feel like there's another Dragon Ground type. Nope, still just Zygarde. So you want Earthquake, Rock Tomb. You know, maybe Cuztap could be good in this gen for Z, Gleam, Coco, or Scarf. Either. Doesn't really get any new moves. Laser Focus is still a thing. Sub Laser Focus. Yeah, this is definitely like the good set. There's nothing really relevant enough to make it want to run Outrage. It's too slow. You can run Zirconium for Zygarde. That could be valid. Groundium. / Sword Stance. Alright. The standard Groundium. I have a list of what Laser Focus versus Sword Stance does, and I just need to find it. Put in the SM resources channel. Laser Focus. Laser Focus. In Summon Resources Laser Focus. I made a list of what exactly is laser focus speeds versus the other thing. Okay. Source stance is good for watery and Feeney. Laser focus helps against Clefable and Quagsire, while Sword Stance helps against Waterium, Tapu Fini, Seismic Toss. I'm not going to include Chansey. And type, no. There's probably more non like SV, SS things that it helps against. Rock Tomb and Sub on a Spectre, you could win. I think. Sword Stance might help with that. Let me think about this. Normalium Z? No, I want Z Hex. Timid. Boom. Boom. Burned. Okay. Oops, not Leech Seed. Okay. Hexes. What? Oh, wait, I'm not Deoxys Speed. Garchomp. Garchomp. Burned. Suspect your burns at turn 1. Right? Well. Wait, does Never Ending Nightmare do burns? This is a great question. I feel like Never Ending Nightmare is boosted by a Hex. If it's Z Hex. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this matchup right now. There might be some interesting stuff with it, but I'm not going to worry about that because I don't want to test it on PS right now. What is there? I don't see that many mons. Well, there's Necrozma and Laser Focus. They both beat Necrozma, I'm sure. Both Laser Focus and Source Stance. Yeah, so I'd say they're about equal in viability still. Laser Focus it helps with Manaphy maybe? What is it? This is a weird set. I don't like this. I guess Manaphy needs to predict the turn that so you get to plus. It's maybe less chances for Scald. Yeah, I think it helps against Stall Manaphy. Okay. And Stall Manaphy. And Manaphy. Okay, that looks right. Then Choice Band, obviously. Probably want an Iron Tail. Iron Tail's an ORS thing, but I feel like it works the same in here. What is last? Let me see. Stats or analysis. I steal from the SM analysis sets a lot when thinking about natdex because it's a lot of the same things. Fire Fang, Stone Edge. Okay, maybe you just do Poison Jab slash. I think you do Iron Tail slash Poison Jab. And Fire Fang slash Stone Edge. Fire Fang's definitely important. And I'll check if it gets any new moves in a second. Poison Jab, Fire Fang slash Stone Edge. You also run Fling for Heatran. That's a thing. In Crustle. I think Crustle. You run Fling for Crustle and ORS, but I don't know if Rockium affects that matchup. I don't think Fling's real enough to add. Breaking Swipe? Go through Dragonite? Question mark? No, that wouldn't make sense. Dual Chop for Dragonite? Dual Chop. Choice Band. Multi-scale. That's not bad. But no Dragonite ever runs 0 HP, 0 defense. And it's a roll. Scale Shot, right? Could you run Scale Shot for better Dragonite odds? You get 3 hits? That's not bad. If you get 4 hits, you could roll Dragonite. Yeah, I think you could add that. Scale Shot. Yeah, that's smart. /Scale Shot. Okay, so Iron Tail improves odds against probably bulky Lele, bulky. I don't really run bulky Gardevoir in this gen, but that could be one. Iron Tail, Poison Jab. Probably does a lot. Just thinking like 252 HP Lele. Yeah, it's bulky Tapu Lele for Mega. I don't think anyone's ever running defensive Gardevoir. Altaria. That's probably an important one. Yeah. I got Altaria. What else is there? Other fairy types include not that much. Iron Tail is nice though. Sylveon probably runs Custap, but if it's bulked for Poison Jab, it'll be surprised when Iron Hail hits. Diancie could be one. No. Well, Magnet Rise, maybe. Tapu Bulu sounds important. No, Tapu Bulu just rips Poison Jab. Bulky Tapu Lele and Mega Altaria. Mega and Mega Gardevoir and Mega Altaria as well as Mega Altaria. Wow. Jab is more reliable and helps. It's Tapu Bulu. Fire Fang beats Specs, Genesect, and Ferrothorn. Stone Edge helps against Mega Charizard. And Scale Shot gives Garchomp a chance against non-Scarf Dragonite. Okay, I like that. That's good. Scarf Garchomp, probably also a thing because Tapu Koko exists. Well, Tapu Koko is kind of the only Pokemon. I have a feeling it doesn't KO Spectre at all. Good feeling it doesn't. Outrage. Yeah, it does not. Well, this has a bit of HP defense, but still, it's not. It's a 68% chance. I have a feeling it doesn't kill Darmanitan either. If you run Iron Tail, yes. If you don't, no. And you also have to be adamant. Could be adamant though. Also kill Chien-Pao with adamant, but you get ice sharded. I guess yeah. You also beat Dragapult with Scarf, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I would run Iron Tail and Scarf and maybe slash Jolly slash adamant and Jolly. Iron Tail Stone Edge. You beat Lele with no band. Yeah, you do well. You need Iron Tail though for sure. Poison Jab does nothing. Mega Gardevoir. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like that. Stone Edge for Mega Charizard. You could also slash Fire Fang. Scarf. Alright. Then I need to figure out what Jolly versus Adamant helps against. I know Jolly's gonna be better. Slash Fire Fang. Any other slashes? No. Don't want any other slashes. Okay, so 333 times 3 over 2 is 499.5. So, and then lower range, adamant. 303 times 3 over 2 is 454. Rounds down to 454. So you can outspeed, what is it? +1 Zard, which is good because if you click Stone Edge, then they can Dragon Dance and you still outspeed them. So Jolly helps against Mega Charizard X. What is it? Don't care about these very much. Genesect. Scarf. Genesect. And then should be close to it. I don't think you KO Porygon Z. So being Scarf would be irrelevant. Yeah, no. You have to get him for that. Okay. So it's basically just those two. Mega Charizard X, Scarf Genocide. Oh yeah, and make Darmanitan Galar variant. Scarf and Scarf Darmanitan. G. Wow. Adamant improves rolls against Tapu Lele and Mega Gardevoir. And then definitely Zards. And Mega Charizard X. You don't want to get killed by... Well, it's a 50-50 versus Zard, right? But you don't want to randomly die to like a defensive variant. Or randomly not kill a defensive variant that just Megas and outrages you. What else was there? Maybe it helps with Magearna? I really don't think you kill Magearna with Scarf. Definitely not. Adamant Earthquake. Oh, well, they never run that, but that's cool, I guess. Can you slash Adamant on band for Zygarde? I'll come back to that. Adamant also helps with probably Lop rolls and Spectre rolls for sure. Oop, maybe not. Lop, nope. Spectre. Does it help against Spectre? Yes, helps against Spectre. Oop, maxed out the comp. Dun, 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 dun. Mega Charizard X. And Spectre. Okay. Coming back to Clipchamp. Let's see if Adamant's good for Zygarde. Defensive Zygarde. Oh, Adamant. Yeah, okay. 252, 252. Yeah, it helps against defensive Zygarde. So that's good enough to be slashed. Adamant helps against defense Zygarde. Let's see. But loses out on Jolly's speed tier, which lets outspeed Mega Charizard, Volcarona, so much stuff, bro. You do not want to ban Darmanitan, Galar, Porygon Z, all that stuff. Okay. And Porygon Z. Alright, so that's probably good for Garchomp wise. I got another one in me. Alright, I guess I'll do what's next? I will do National Dex, VR, Hisui and Gudra. Dude. Okay, we already have a Gudra Hisui set. This one doesn't seem very good, but I'm gonna skip that for I'm gonna skip that one for now. Greninja? No Greninja. That's another one I can kind of just steal from SM. It's Sludge Wave in this gen, which is nice. Choice Specs for sure is a set. Choice Specs is not affected by the protein nerf. You want Hydro Cannon. What do you actually want Sludge Wave for? Let me think. I'm thinking of fairies, but I'm questioning if it actually KOs them. Choice Specs. Oh, this is protein. Choice Specs. Sludge Wave. Gardevoir, Mega, 2 HP. Yeah, that's nice. Has to be modest for that, but that's nice. Tapu Lele. That's also nice. I assume Hydro Cannon doesn't do as much. Yeah, okay. That's good. It just has a really awkward speed tier. Slower than like all the new mons. Sludge Wave also beats Feeny. That's not bad. I mean, if it runs Calm, it kind of cooks you, but that's not bad odds. They'd have to raw Rotary MC against you to win. Or they'd have to icy win anyways. Prim I know runs Split F in this gen, so that's no go. But if it runs defensive, then you win. So yeah, I think there's definitely a case for Sludge Wave. I also want to run Blizzard or Ice Beam though. I think that's more important because dragons are important. Especially Dragonite. Sludge Wave, Grass Knot, I assume, or Dark Pulse. Yeah, Grass Knot or Dark Pulse looks. Grass Knot. I feel like Dark Pulse is just better because Grass Knot, Dark Pulse hits slow, bro. Grass Knot hits Finny and Prim worse than Sludge Wave. Maybe it hits Mega Gyarados sometimes, but you just don't Mega. Unless you want to run both Hidden Power Electric and Grass Knot. But Gyarados can also just bulk Grass Knot, right? Yeah, right. I think you also want Blizzard for Regidrago over Ice Beam. Okay. It never runs 252 HP. That's just for an example. Oop, that's a lot. What's the comp run? 156, 40 split F. Okay. Doesn't seem like it matters. So Ice Beam might be good. I'll keep it simple. I think Dark Pulse is probably the best on it. Here. As far as specs goes, there's gonna be a bunch of slashes though. Like I'll still need to add Grass Knot. They're just not gonna be as good as the other moves. Slash Ice Beam. Slash Hidden Grass Knot. Slash Hidden Power. What is it? Fire slash Hidden Power Ground. Slash. Was Magnus mirror coded? Try to think what Hidden Power Ground would be useful for. In that case, you might just want to run Dig. Modest slash Timid. I think that might be too relevant to add as a slash. Slash Hidden Power Electric. Gyarados. What else could you add? Sludge Wave probably helps against Togekiss, right? Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Distract me. Yeah, slash Grass Knot, slash Hidden Power, Fire. I don't even know if Fire is good, because that only hits, like, Ferrothorn, because you already beat Genesect, right? Is there any other Grass Steals I'm forgetting? Bug Steals? Nothing relevant. Does Dark Pulse kill Meloetta? Guess it kills some less bulky ones, right? Ooh, that's not even, like, close to bulky ones. Okay. I'm fine with just maybe slash Hidden Power Electric. In the off chance that Gyarados stays non-Mega and is not bulky. Because Mega doesn't always drop to Grass Knot, right? Oh, no, it does. Okay, never mind. So this must be a 50-50. Okay. In Power Electric. Got it. Alright. Blizzard helps against Dragonite. Ice Beam is more reliable against other dragons. Sludge Wave beats fairies like Gardevoir, Tapu Lele, and Togekiss. Grass Knot helps against Mega Gyarados and Quagsire. Hidden Power Electric also helps against Gyarados if it decides to not Mega Evolve. Dark Pulse helps against. What does it help against? Aegislash. Well, I hesitate to say that because I know Aegislash runs Steelium in this gen. I hear talk of it being quote unquote objectively better than the other one. Does it have Bosis Aegislash? There's a Ghost Team set as well. Let's say Aegislash. Aegislash. What else is there? Necrozma. And Mega Slowbro. Grassland also helps against Mega Slowbro. And Mega Slowbro. Okay. That's good for specs. UMPL player signups are out. Hold up. I might need to. There's 3 managers. Okay. SV 1v1. I don't want to play this. Shit tier. Subtorrent is definitely a thing. Kick a subtorrent. Subtorrent's good for Zards, right? I need to take inspiration from the SM set. Ninja Gen 7 1v1. Oh, I forgot to say what Modest versus Timid helps against. Modest helps against helps with sludge wave rolls against bulky fairies. Timid helps and grass not rolls against. Surely does. Surely helps Gyarados, right? Protein. Gyarados. Grass not. Yeah, okay, it does. I get Gyarados. And also Hidden Power Electric, right? Hidden Power Electric. Nope, you just murder it. Okay. And Dark Pulse. Yeah. Now, what is the game of... What is this outspeed? 343 to 377. 344. Okay, wait, the 350s are important. Mega Diancie. Latias. Os. Superior. And Adamant Mega Lopunny. Okay, that's good. Okay. Oh, and Modest helps against. It also helps with rolls against Mega Charizard. That's always important. Okay. Subtorrent. That's probably the last that I do. Oh gosh. I don't want to do this. I'll do that later. Let's do something more interesting. I do not like doing Greninja in any gen. It's too many sets. I don't even know if Gunk is going to be relevant anymore. Iron Crown has a set, right? Iron Crown has a set. Magnezone? Magnezone is no set. Alright. Magnezone. I would assume once again it's the SM set. You can also run Specs. And Custab? Possibly. You can also run Z Steel Beam. Z Steel Beam is probably really good. I'm going to start with Specs because that sounds like the easiest to get out. Thunderbolt. What do I run in SM? Magnezone at choice Specs. Ooh, that doesn't work. Magnezone. I know one of these is choice Specs. Flash Cannon and Power Ice Mirror Coat. That sounds right. Didn't get any crazy new moves in this gen, I think, other than Steel Beam. Just only get on not Ice. Just checking before I use Mirror Coat. Hyper Beam helps with not Gunadel, I think. If it's like Fire Emblem instead of Specs, helps not Gunadel. Yeah, looks like Mirror Coat or Hyper Beam. And do you want to run max HP? It might help against Mega Mawile. Sucker. Because I'm thinking if it's not Metal Burst and it's offensive, but it doesn't have Fire Fang, it's going to try and sucker you twice. No, not this. Sucker Punch. Adamant. So that's one thing that HP would be nice for. What exactly do you need the speed for, though? 219. I guess Crustle. Well, maybe. Does Crustle want to run EQ in this gen? It could. 219. That outspeeds. Oh, I forgot Moltres Gallery existed. Dawn Fan is important. If it doesn't have Rock Tomb, you can beat it. Slow Heatran is also important. All these things usually have and carry cost. Yeah, okay. I think this is the best way to go. I don't really think Sucker Punch 252 Adamant Mawile without another move that can hit Magstone is real anyways. Okay. Specs / Hyper Beam. Mirror helps against, what is it? Choice, well, it's Specs Pokemon, right? So like Necrozma, Necrozma and Choice Specs Necrozma Naganadel. Hyper Beam beats. What's Hyper Beam and do? It could beat Firium Naganadel. Does it even kill reliably? No. Wait, no. Specs does. Okay, that's nice. Maybe Regieleki. Yeah, that would be important. Thunder, Z Thunder, or Wild Chart. I don't even know if Regieleki can kill you. What does Regieleki run? Next C move. Charge. If it charges up on you, you might be cooked. Well, it still kills through charge. Surprise. 40, 16. Rash. I don't really know if it helps with that. Roaring Moon, maybe. Oh, and that doesn't even come close. Okay, never mind. Scarflame. No, that just gets Himbarized. Move that Farium Naganadel for now. Magnezone. Naganadel. All Naganadel reliably. Okay. That's good. I think I'll end it here. Bye, guys. Enjoy natdex 1v1.